Well, there's a family show opening tomorrow night, a really fun one in Huntington, based off some true classics in children's literature, and the author is Barbara Park.
Yeah, we're talking about Junie B. Jones. You probably heard of it. It's a musical, and we're joined now by Amy Browning with First Stage Theater Company in Huntington to talk about all the hard work that you and all these kids have been doing since February.
Yes.
It's been a long time.
That's a lot.
We rehearse 3 to 4 days a week, sometimes on a weekend, or their Friday evening rehearsal is from 6 to 9, so that's a 3-hour block. And if you've got elementary age kids, that's a long time.
A long time, a lot of work, but the show is really fun. So, I mean, that's the upside there.
Oh, yes, it's a very fun show. It's a high energy show. The kids, my youngest is in elementary school, my oldest is a senior in high school. So it's a wide variety of kids that are performing. They're dancing, singing, jumping around, getting to act like first graders. And it's fun for them.
Absolutely, and we get to see some of their talent a little bit later. They are all such talented kids who've done shows before and just really take this very seriously. But this show, even though it involves a lot of kids and it's about a children's book, it's not just for kids. Adults will have a lot of fun at this too.
Oh, definitely, because not only can you relate to one of the characters, you're probably going to see yourself up there, or when your best friend or your sister or whoever it was when they were in elementary school. But they have the opportunity to see quintessential characters that are very defined. The nerd, the social butterfly, the athlete, and they're silly and they're fun and they're extreme in what they do. So we have a character that constantly is a goof and crashes into something and falls down and says, I'm okay, I'm okay.
Do you think the show it's one of those that really demonstrates a positive message on, because you're saying all those different stereotypes, all those different things, are they learning a lot in the process through acting this, and even by watching it, are you going to gain some kind of thing to take away at the end?
Both the audience and the children will gain something. The audience will certainly, I hope, have a greater appreciation for the arts. At the end of the day, that's one of the things I want them to take away from it. But there's messages, simple messages, like friendship's important. And that if you're not good at one thing, you may be good at something else, and you've just got to try until you find what you're successful at. For my kids, for the cast members, not only do they learn those same lessons, but they learn things like teamwork. If you don't show up for rehearsal, then it affects the whole team. If you're not pulling your weight, it affects the whole team. Being responsible for their stuff. Where is it supposed to be, taking care of things. So there's a lot of lessons they have the opportunity.
And this also, it really amazed me that when I asked them who read the books, and pretty much all of them raised their hand, which is really cool. This gets a lot of people, a lot of kids even involved in reading. And Barbara Parks is a great author, and a lot of people, parents especially, will even remember her. I know I read some of her books when I was a kid too, so it's just kind of good that everybody can sort of have that connection with the author as well and see this come to life through those kids.
Oh yes, it's definitely relatable. There are big bold colors. Our kids are in big bold colors. The set looks that way. Our t-shirts are all in big bold colors, and it's fun, and it's energetic, and I think it's a show that both families will enjoy, or individuals if they want to come see it. Doesn't matter what age you are, you'll find something to love.
And it'll make you feel like a kid, I guess, is the most important thing. Everybody, and who doesn't love that feeling?
Yeah.
Oh yes, definitely.
And again, this opens tomorrow night, and this is actually happening at Huntington High School, right?
Yes, it is. We did 2 school performances this morning, and we will have another school performance this coming Monday, but we do shows all this weekend.
All right, it is open to the public. You can get your tickets. They're $10 for adults, $8 for children. You should check it out. It's in the perfect setting for a school book brought to life at Huntington High School, which is really cool. So thank you so much for stopping by, and we're going to check in with the kids and see a few performances when we come back. All right, so you did 3 numbers for us, which was excellent. You're all so organized, and I'm especially proud of you. But the thing is, too, you guys are supposed to be playing first graders, is that right?
Yes.
And you're not first graders anymore. What was it like kind of reverting back to that age group? Is it hard or easy?
It's easy to some extent because I'm a childish person already. But it's weird.
It's a little weird.
That's a good answer.
When you have to pretend you're younger. We have to do crazy things like that on First Look at 4 all
I mean,
the time
just
and act like
yesterday,
children.
we were playing with water guns.
Yeah,
so we can totally relate to what you're going through.
Right, but
not
it's
exactly
definitely a skill. What has been, we'll ask Herb this, what has been your favorite part of doing this production? Because you're among a lot of girls in this, and to be one of the only boys, is that a unique thing?
Not really with children's theater, because not a lot of guys do theater.
What do you like most about this?
I like how you meet a bunch of new people, and it's cool to see them grow up.
Is it fun getting to pretend to be something else and just, you know, break out of a shell, I guess you could say?
Yeah.
Yeah? What's your favorite part about being this character, being her?
I can just let go and just bounce all over the place.
You get to be a kid. That's pretty
That's what we
fun.
like the most.
Have all of you been involved with the theater for a while, or who's this is their first time? Anybody? Man, so you guys have all done this before. It's something you really like. That's awesome.
And you all have really nice voices, so I want someone to just come up to the mic.
Don't
Who's
be
willing?
shy.
Who has one of the solos? You guys, I know that there are 3 of you. You get to really hear your voices all by themselves. So does it make you nervous at all to sing in front of all these people all by yourselves? You're so young.
Well, it gets a little bit better every time, but it never really goes away.
Never really goes away, so you still get those butterflies. You, on the other hand, were shaking your head like, no way.
No, I don't know. I do it often, like all the time. So I don't think it's scary. I like it.
You don't like it. And we have to point out this cute little thing over here.
She's
She's kind of a member of the WSAZ family. Her mom is right over there. Her dad,
Is our
JB,
director.
actually directing. So you perform at things all the time. We, of course, hear about it a lot. But what's your favorite thing about this show?
Well, I like that we can just kind of resort back to when we were first grade. And it's kind of nice to just go back to where we didn't really care what anyone thought, really.
And how old are you now?
I'm in 5th grade and I am 11.
So I mean, I would have to agree. It's nice to go back when nobody really cared about things. Things are tough even when you're in 5th grade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what kinds of things are you doing that's really tough right now that this is helping you with?
Well, like, I don't know really.
Maybe school and testing
yeah,
and things
just
like that?
going through the
Usual
tests
stuff.
and we started practicing switching classes for next year, so that's, yeah.
That's good. It's good to get some
Okay, let's
relief
get
in
this
there.
little group in here a little bit too. So your show opens tomorrow. Are you pretty pumped about it? Yeah. You guys are all excited? And today, of course, you get a day off school, right? That's pretty awesome. Yeah. What are you guys doing today? What is all on the plate?
I don't know.
Just kind of hanging out
Missing
on TV.
school, which I guess is the best thing, one of the better things about this, right?
Yeah.
And you get to actually do something fun. So your parents, I'm assuming, are going to be excited to see this. Have they been kind of prepping you? Have they been, you know, kind of on you? We know how moms and dads can get. They're always saying, wait, fix your hair, do this, do that. Have we experienced any of this yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's it been like at home?
It's been really hectic.
Hectic? Oh, tell me about it. What's mom saying?
She's always like, be sure to smile and always look at the audience and
I
be
feel
sure
your
your hair's
pain.
fixed.
And you're like, I know, I'm going to, Mom, right?
Yeah.
How about you?
I don't know. My mom just kind of lets me do my own thing sometimes because
Yeah.
I just,
Just in the crowd cheering you on.
yeah.
Regardless, you guys are going to do great, and everybody's going to be watching, and they're going to be so proud of you, of course. I'm sure your mom's so excited, so we're glad to hear that.
Thank you guys so much for coming. We want to remind you that Junie B. Jones, the musical, opens tomorrow night at Huntington High School. It's open to the public, so you can also catch performances then on Saturday and Sunday. Thank you so much for coming, guys. We really appreciate it. And we'll
You
be
did
right
a great
back.
job.